code. Alright, so this is Al Zoo, otherwise known as Level 9, with a couple other of the Berserker gang. Hotspot in a Tier 9 battle. Amazing, you didn't get a Tier 10 game. Screenshot time. Let's land. It's like you're trying to hide behind some trees there. Can you imagine like climbing a tree or like climbing this tree or something like that, and then you see this giant battleship thing off? That'd be kind of freaky, huh? Yeah. Figure something out. Beach party indeed. Yes. Okay, flags, credit reduction, flood time reduction.
Battle starts.
Credit gain, repair booster. No, stop. Sometimes the up key sticks, or one of the arrow key sticks. That consumable. That's anti. Okay, that's it. So we've got 6 flags instead of all 8. Other flags that are useful: fire reduction. We saw in the last replay why fire reduction still helps. Speed would actually help you out.
Affirmative.
Spawning at the dock of neighbors is fun. I do like how some of them have that special spawn there. You went on a Disney cruise, huh? How was that? So, North Carolina, very good, powerful guns. Hate this spawn though because look, you're forced to go in front of this island. So for this entire time you're in front here, you're basically just kind of sitting broadside. You better hope you don't get spotted. Oh, you're spotted. Now, Missouri, Massachusetts can wreck you. Scharnhorst, King George. King George will burn you down. Scharnhorst, broadside can wreck you. These guys all spam you to death. Wait, here's 6? They got a fail div. They got a fail div. You have a 6. Three people targeting you now. At this point, it might be best to turn away, try to kite away. Now you have incoming fire alert. I don't necessarily know that it's necessary in this kind of a ship. But if you need that extra information to let you know what's on, that's fine. York is broadside, he'd be a good target for you. The Eugen is turning and will probably come out over here. So you've got an opportunity to prep your shot here. You would want to slow down to half and stop turning a bit. Risk, but you could have not nailed him right there. There you go. Okay, good. You got all your turrets out. Now you keep turning. Get back. Wow, he slowed down. Big hit there. I think from the mid-3. That Eugen isn't really going to do much to you. There. Want to use your DCP now. There you go. Or your heal, I mean. Alright, he's turning, so you want to aim over here. Up. I would have aimed higher. He's trying to get behind the island. Yeah, see those shots I think hit the island. Best thing for you to do right now is just to continue getting back behind the rest of the team. You notice how your team is pretty much all given up on this side. It's just your division, really. Or shooting there, I don't think I would have done that unless you could have gotten all your shells on target. Because you're just letting the enemy know where you are in this place. You did get a hit though, so that's good. Well, if it works for you, then it works for you. That's the thing about this game and everything. You have to play to your strengths, not necessarily the strengths of other players that tell you what's good and what's bad. Go full. Fletcher, where's the Fletcher? We haven't seen the Fletcher yet. So I would be thinking about that with the enemy Fletcher. Where is the enemy? Here? Is he over here? Obviously, the Fletcher is going to be a concern for you if he's on this side. Never mind. That Fletcher's dead. Alright, you're popping your scout plane. I wouldn't be shooting the Missouri with the scout plane. If you really want to shoot something with your scout, it's probably going to be that York. Broadside to you. Closer. And he's also pretty oblivious to what you're doing right now. B is being capped, so the Jervis has left C and has gone to B cap. You've got a Cleveland and Charles Martel that can easily wreck the Jervis if he gets spotted. There's the York. Notice the train hit marker. And we haven't seen the Scharnhorst. You have to be thinking about where's that Scharnhorst. Right about now, he's probably going to be here if you continue to move down. Or he's turned into C, in which case your buddy here is in trouble. Good, okay. Well, if the Dallas wants to slow down there, that's fine. You're going to hit it from across the map, so it's going to take a while. Okay, Scharnhorst didn't continue, stayed up. That's interesting. Your shots aren't going to hit because he's backing up. Oh. Hey, Jones is hosting me. Thanks, Jones. Hey, Predator. Nice hit on the York there. York made a big mistake by kind of looping around there. Hopefully you can take him out. And be thinking about this Scharnhorst. Be looking at the Missouri, where he is. Don't want to give that Missouri broadside. But that Scharnhorst is giving you a beautiful broadside, right? Well, the Dallas, I mean, he dived in with the Hiryu, so obviously he was looking for plane kills. I don't... Who knows? Maybe he's working on grinding that. Comes that Missouri. You're okay. Don't know where the Jervis is. Got funky with you. Okay, that's Cleveland. Sharnar's gonna go in, or you have to be careful because if he charges you, there's not too much you can do about it. My guess is he's gonna go at Cleveland Buddy first. Okay, so the Scharnhorst is actually sitting, which is good for you. You want to be able to have to deal with both at the same time. Take one at a time. Mr. Pie Day, Missouri is going to help you out with that. There goes the Cleveland, which we expected. Here comes some torpedo bombers coming into the probably King George. I like this decision to reverse out, keeping the enemy in front of you. You are by yourself, so that's the right choice here. Ironhorse is now starting to get involved. Go click on these if you haven't yet. Those of you that are new to the stream, once again, I need you to vote for which ships you'd like to see next. There's the whole lineup. And hit exclamation point raffle for a shot at getting community contributor container.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Good chat going on right now about using expert loader and coming fire alert. When to use it, when not, stuff there. Now, one thing to consider is that while you were backing up, you actually had broadside shots on these guys here at A. And though we don't know how much they're moving and stuff right now, but might have been a good opportunity to try to help win the fight over there. Clearly, they've lost over on that side, and not looking good for your team. Down on ships. Down on... Oh, you're actually up on hit points. Partly because of you being healthy. And I think the King George is still pretty healthy.
Torpedoes to port.
Darnhorse is now going to go wide. That's an indication that he's intending to torpedo. Want to be thinking about that. You've got the King George in front of you. He's most likely going to torp the King George. I would look at this as, okay, I need to start changing my rudder a little bit. So keep backing up and turn the rudder left or right, just like one tick, like half tick would be fine. Instead, you decided to stop and actually go forward. Might... Okay, good. You dodged it. That's the important part. I would zoom out here a little bit and aim for the superstructure. There you go. Superstructure it is. Nice. GSO 830, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Mogami's now coming in and shooting at you from the side. You've got torpedo bombers coming in. So in this situation, pause for a second. One thing you could do is actually turn left. If you cut left right now, you can get a shot on the Mogami and then loop around to the right and get a shot on the Missouri's broadside. If you continue going on this side, the King George is on the same spot here, so this Missouri is going to stay bow on to both of you. It means your shots are going to do nothing. Just a consideration.
The ship is on fire.
Now, luckily for you, that Missouri is deciding to go broadside, which is interesting. He's panicking a little bit there. And the island decided to eat all your shots. That's unfortunate. DCP, or use your repair party now. It's available, might as well. It's now tied up 8 on 8. Heh, never mind. Data quality, thanks for the follow. Yo, buddy. Repair party. You're also thinking about angling your armor as you get out of that island there. It's not a bad idea. Because you know his rear turret at least aim at you. There it is. Finish him. Too far in front. Look at his health. I would be aiming right here. Aim for his rear turret and his butt. Teach you, please. You already know things. Come on. But you can help teach, man. Throw in your comments in the chat. There's some interesting discussion going on right now. If I add any more mods, I'll be showing replays of EVE Online. Alright. Sorry. Alright, so now it's tied up. It's basically 2 on 2 with carriers on either side. Ranger is currently fighter locked. There's the Mogami. Now, Mogami's turning out, which should tell you that he torped in this way. So it might be worth, after you fire your shot, or before, popping your scout plane. Now he's turning like that because he's trying to probably get a torpedo salvo this way. And he's probably trying to bait your shot to see which way, how you're going to shoot and stuff like that. The reason why I was thinking of popping your scout plane is that you want to detect those torpedoes.
Torpedoes, direct front.
No, that's so Moobot has been updated, guys, and that's why that little chime thing's going on now, and that's why the giveaway stuff is a little bit different. Okay, Mogami is going broadside to you. This is it. Got this. Get your shot. Get your shot. Get your shot. You're typing. Get your shot. Get your shot. Got a bad lead. Now cut in while you're while you're waiting. Nice. You want to cut in because if he torpedoed towards you, you want to be able to get that dodge in. Poor Mogami. Hey, he deserved that. He said broadside. What the Mogami should have done. I'm gonna pause it. Get off. Okay. What I would have done if I was the Mogami in that situation, instead of turning back south, the Mogami's got the lead. You have to think about that. So if I'm the Mogami in that situation, I'm heading farther north. Okay, I'm heading north to draw Alzu away from the middle. That's what I'm doing in the Mogami. So Mogami came out here. I'd keep going up the minimap like this. Torpedo, shots, whatever. You want to keep Alzu out of the fight. But instead, I don't know why he went south. Racing for a citadel. Yeah. Because so here's the thing. Now Alzu's in a position where his guns can impact the battle. Now the Ranger is almost dead. Most likely, I'm gonna guess that's from some King George shots. Or no, okay. So there's bombers going in. So the carrier is too busy trying to snipe. Okay, so your div mate has now gone for the Hiryu. It's not a bad decision necessarily, but you have to be thinking about, he has to be thinking about his safety too. He should be torpedoing the King George. He hasn't fired torpedo. No, he has. Okay, good.
The enemy is about to win.
Ooh, miss. You basically have to get your nose in there, force the King George to deal with you. You also want to try to get into the B cap to delay their point gain if you can help it.
Roger.
And yes.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Okay, you need to go into A. Sniper Squad needs to continue either chasing the carrier or you need to go B and Sniper Squad go A. This is where you weren't sure what ship to get. What do you mean by that, Alzu? You need to go into B. Forget the carrier, get into B. Have to delay their point gain. They win in 2 minutes and 40 seconds, assuming nobody dies. The Hiryu is all by himself. You know the Hiryu is going to run away. There's only 2 minutes and 21 seconds left, though. Oh. Yeah, shooting the KGV was the better choice. I would agree. Pop your plane? I don't know that. Probably far from.
Affirmative. Spotter airborne.
You know the Hiryu is gonna just completely run away. Yeah, and basically, Sniper Squad, unfortunately, is probably gonna get killed here. If not, I don't know if it matters because he's being forced away. And yeah, I think the Ranger should have turned away a long time ago. Gone back north or something like that. Even if he rams the Hiryu, it's a win for your team. Fellow Sniper Squad, gonna have to slow down. Nope. That's gonna seal the deal most likely. Known as CT, what do you mean by poor placing here? Or pacing? We're gonna go right out of the cap here, I think. Get it in time. It's cutting it close. Oh, barely. Okay, true. I mean, he could have turned in instead of going away at that engagement with the Missouri. Sure. Missouri took a bit of a hit though, and because of that, the Missouri wasn't as much of a threat as it was originally. So I can understand the thinking behind turning away, and because he did that, he also nailed the Mogami. The bigger problem, though, in my opinion, is just the inability to capitalize on that area when it got spotted there. Especially as it was running away. But still, a close game. Yeah, at least it wasn't like a Wampa Stampa or something like that. I see Haragumo, I see Cossack. Haragumo game. Cossack. And then I'll probably be done replay. Lots of small mistakes that added up. I agree. So Star Force 2 has 1, and the next drawing, that's always 1776.